and I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again. I've done some dumb things as a senator, done some dumb things as a lawyer. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been dumb.
They were saying the other night, the shark. They were saying, oh, sharks, we have to protect them. I said, wait a minute, wait. I'm not a big fan of sharks either. Never fun to save the shark. It's called Save the Shark. They said, no, thank you. I have other things I can contribute to.
Welcome to BedRoom Banter
with Dusty and Aubrey.
BedRoom Banter.
And Mike.
Don't like where I'm at. 34 was bad, so I just turned 35. Yeah, I'm a keeper, and I keep digging down for the deep. Like the records I'm playing, it might keep you waiting, but you know I'm gonna play them for keeps. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I'll keep a light on in my soul. I'll keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a giver. Yeah, and I'm still giving them hell. Forgiving's pretty hard, so I've made an art out of forgetting them well. Yeah, I'm a rhymer. I can turn 20 cents into a 10. And if I get confused and I start to lose, I rhyme it down till it all makes sense. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I keep a light on in my soul. I keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Ooh. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I keep a light on in my soul. I keep a bluebird in my heart. I keep a light on in my soul. I keep a bluebird. I keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. And the bluebird singing. Ooh.
Welcome to season 4.
Hey y'all! Welcome to Bedroom Banter.
I tried.
He's excited for season 4.
I tried so hard. Tonight's episode is about fraud. Complete fraud, total fraud, kind of fraud, unsubstantiated fraud, and
Widespread fraud.
oh, that was a good one. I was trying to go to my deep
That's
one.
the one everybody really wants to know about.
I was trying to go to my
Is
deep.
it widespread?
I was trying to go to my deep one, and you got me on a good
Okay,
one.
where are you going?
Why? Do it again. Do it again.
Widespread fraud.
And total fraud. Yours was better. Yours was better. Yours was better.
I was just trying to use their words against him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're trying to.
How about this? How about this one? Proven fraud.
That's a good one. That's the better one.
So we left you before the election. We left you before Halloween. I hope you all had a great and wonderful Halloween with your family. And we had a great little night here on election night. And then it turned strangely sour. And
I can't say I saw it coming. I mean, I could see the fraud coming, but I didn't think it. I mean, I thought we were gonna okay, they're gonna have some stuff they're doing, and then boom, trump card. But he has another strategy.
oh, the trump card is yet to be played.
Yeah.
We can't say that we saw it coming, but we could say and did say that it was going to come. And so is the Kraken. So that's where we left you. If you are watching now and followed us on the season finale of last, I feel like it's been a year because we just enjoyed doing this so much that, God, I hated not doing it. And so we sat and we waited and we waited and we waited and we waited. And as we see Sidney Powell and Giuliani, who's one of my favorite New Yorkers of all time. As we see them working through the legal system to prove fraud, we also see mainstream media and the Soros connection. That should be a sitcom.
They are just sinking fast.
I think it should be a WB33 sitcom, The Soros Connection. And it should star all the big characters, like on United Spot.
Oh,
plug to United Spot, by the way.
But they don't want to talk about him, so.
They don't want to. Why? Because he pays them. Who talks about
handsomely?
Who talks about their boss in a bad way on television? Nobody.
Oh, no.
So, there's so much that they say that doesn't exist, and so much that Rudy. I can't say enough about him. I've sent him a couple of messages, and I'm hoping to get a few back. That. His ability to just see through the BS blows my mind. You know, he's the guy who got rid of Gotti. Remember John Gotti? And you remember all the crime syndicates and the mob? Remember that word, the mob, before it became Antifa rioters? He's the guy who cleaned up New York City. We went to New York City twice a couple years ago. And the reason we were able to without getting murdered or mugged was because of what he did as mayor. So I really think that people should just listen to him, because if he says he's got evidence, he does. And
Sydney too.
Sydney.
Everything that I've educated myself on about her and her career, she's honest to a fault, and she would not put her entire career she's built her entire life on the line if she couldn't prove fraud.
If any of you keep up with it like we do. Giuliani, Sidney, and I can't remember who one of the lead people in the legal team is. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name.
Linwood and
Linwood?
Jenna. I don't know her last name.
Well,
Jenna. She's the
all of them were out there doing their thing as lawyers. Sidney came out there, and you could tell she was rattled. You could tell that she just. I believe that she couldn't. She just couldn't muster up the gumption to stay cold. With how much they know.
She's livid.
She's livid. And you can hear
She's
it.
so mad that she's emotionally just overcome by this anger that the people who have done this to all Americans have disenfranchised us as citizens, as a country. And it's maddening. It makes you mad. I understand where she's at.
And for you being a patriot like we are, if you're watching us, you're a patriot. Unless you're a troll, and then please leave a comment.
And then come on in.
Please leave a comment, and we'll be sure. But no, for any patriot, I understand, and I think they understand, and you understand that she was shaky, because I don't know how else she would be knowing the things they know, and the media just goes, "You don't have any proof." Well, They're going to court.
There's a process.
There's a process.
Yeah.
You don't give the enemy your evidence before the court date for the judge.
No, they just want to poke holes all in
they
the
want to
case.
poke holes in it so that a judge hearing it will have some kind of bias towards it because the media.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So,
she said, "Stop calling. Whoever's calling and blowing her phone up, just."
So
quit
for our first episode of the season, I want to just straight up tell the media, tell the people, tell you, tell the Patriots. There's been voter fraud. It's been proven. And here's the evidence.
I work at the vote bailouts, which means we get your votes and we separate them. So if some of these votes happen to say, like this one, Donald J. Dumb Trump, that one just don't make it towards the mail.
Campaign, quote, election officials are intentionally refusing to allow representatives and poll what?
I'm going to send it to Bill.
This lady is marking the ballots. I filmed her a half hour ago doing 6, and she's still working at it. Let's stamp it, received, and let's fill in our 6 blanks. All at the top of the tickets on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a security guard right there who's watching her. The cops are in on it. Disgusting.
Well, for me, it's really special because now we have the first Black Asian female president in office, elected, and Joe Biden was able to steal no, he was able to win. Sorry, I don't understand it. No, we were able to win the election.
Tell us where you work.
I work in the Traverse City Post Office, more specifically the Barlow branch.
Your boss told you and your colleagues something that shocked you this morning. What was it?
We were issued a directive this morning to collect any ballots we find in mailboxes, collection boxes, just outgoing mail in general, separate them at the end of the day so that they could hand stamp them with the previous day's date. Today is November 4th, for clarification.
Who is your boss, and what is his title?
Jonathan would be a direct supervisor, yes. As of right now, he is the opening supervisor for the Barlow branch post office.
Yeah, where can I find a handful of them?
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm almost finished with the boxes today.
All right, brother.
Hey, not a problem, man. I'm gonna see if I can get you some like a little nice little handful. What's your unit number?
You're gonna get a handful?
What's your unit number?
322. You gonna get a handful?
I'll probably I don't know, maybe. If it's in there, I ain't doing it.
And you'll put some in there for me.
I might, man.
All right, brother.
See what I can do.
Getting ready to show you. All right, here we go. This is the Michigan Secretary of State website, and this is not some conspiracy theory. This is official information on the Michigan Secretary of State website. I'm about to search for a voter. I'm just going to show you one example. It can be investigated from there in other states like Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. But here we go. William Bradley, March. He was born in 1902, so he'd be 118 years old. Zip code 48207, which is in Detroit. I'm going to search for him. Here we go. Here's his polling location. You can see this person, his mailing address was 2978 West Grand Boulevard, Detroit, Michigan. And over here, if you can get this for me, absentee ballot for this election, November the 3rd. He received his ballot on September 11th. He sent it in on September 19th. The ballot was received and counted on October the 2nd. Remember, this gentleman was born in 1902, so he would have to be 118 years old. But check this out. We can go over here to the Social Security Death Index. Same gentleman. It's not a different gentleman. William Bradley, born 1902, Detroit, Michigan. Here we go. Search him. Boom. He was born in 1902 and he died in 1984. This is him. It's from, you can see over there was the official Michigan Secretary of State website. This is the same William Bradley. It can be verified through the Secretary of State and through Social Security Death Index. It's not a conspiracy, and I'm sure if there's him, there's hundreds of thousands in Detroit, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia.
These are to be decided, and that would push, and again, if you come at this from a Republican perspective, I did Joe Biden's math to get him up. Donald Trump's leading here. He's leading here. He's leading here. We expect him to win here. That's his. This one's interesting. We expect him to get this. And these normally would be Trump states out here and Alaska. So, again, we're open to being surprised. But if it plays out in a traditional map, that's where we're going to be. That's where we'll be as we go to the West Coast, somewhere in that ballpark. It's not an exact science, but somewhere in that ballpark, looking at Pennsylvania.
My name is Brian McCaffrey. I'm a registered Democrat in the city of Philadelphia. Today, I'm at the Philadelphia Convention Center, and I am overseeing the ballot counters. I will let you know the corruption that is going on here. They will not allow us within 30 to 100 feet to supervise the ballots being counted. This is a coup against the President of the United States of America, and I want to call out the Mayor of Philadelphia, James Kenney, the Attorney General, Josh Shapiro, who tweeted that there's no way Donald Trump can win President of the United States of America, and also the District Attorney of Philadelphia, Larry Krasner. I can't believe what I'm seeing right before my eyes. This has nothing to do with Joe Biden or Donald Trump. This has to do with our democracy, and I will tell you, there is corruption at the highest level in the city of Philadelphia.
You see it for yourself. These are from people that probably are of the 200 people that have signed sworn affidavits.
Oh, there's more than that now.
And sworn testimony under the penalty of perjury they've signed. These are some people that have just noticed some anomalies. And if you haven't, you're an idiot. If you have, you saw it too. Mm-hmm. So there that is. I also want to give just one more because our whole theme is fraud, right? That tonight's episode is called Fraud. So I want to give you this little clip of a human being who deserves, just because he was born, a happy birthday. Check
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
This is Joe Biden and
Keisha, or I think it's Keisha Bottoms. Mayor Bottoms of Atlanta.
Georgia. No mask. No social distancing. Wishing
singing. But the Democrat leaders are allowed to do whatever they're saying. We're not allowed to do, right? So,
do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
They've been here's the thing, and this is what makes me mad. They have been slapping us in the face with this hypocrisy, this fraud, our whole life.
The sheer arrogance of it.
I'm in my mid-30s. Since my mid-30s, we have been slapped in the face with hypocrisy.
Now, this is just another on the long line of losers where Gavin Newsom just had his little party, and Nancy was at the hair salon without her mask. And Dianne Feinstein is walking around the halls of Congress without it. And now Joe and Keisha Bottoms are having this huge grand birthday party for
and you know what?
whoever he is. He's he's a private citizen.
And you know what?
Biden
I think the people need to wake up.
Liar.
I think the people need to wake up. I think the FBI and the CIA and the DOJ need to wake up. And if something doesn't happen soon, I wish the worst on all of you.
I think what the problem is they are awake. Their eyes are wide open. It's just that they are on the payroll.
Yeah. And at that point, again, I hope God has mercy on you because we won't as patriots at all. Period.
Yeah, we're fed up. We've said it before. We're going to keep saying it.
We're going to keep saying it
until that swamp is drained.
Until that big old fat lady sings. I promise you. I promise you. Well, I want to give Mike a little pat on the head. He is front and center tonight. And also, who is front and center tonight is a new sponsor. You can call him a sponsor It's really just a great company, a great guy, a great whole system here. And I want to show you. This is a company called American Resistance. They are based out of Texas. And I've got to tell you, if you want discreet, private ownership of your weapon and the ability to get it out and use it to defend yourself properly and quickly and swiftly, this company makes the best firearm I've ever owned. And we own many.
Custom build them.
They are custom built to your spec, to your color, to your type, to your preference of bullet.
Mm-hmm.
This is an AR pistol. This is an not an automatic rifle. This is an AR-15 pistol that I own. He also does other things as well.
He does handguns.
He does handguns, all kinds of stuff.
Guns.
They can do any design you want. But what I own is a tactical breakdown AR-15 pistol. Here's a little fun fact for the people who are scared of the gun bans and the gun regulations. This is considered a pistol. It has less than a 10-inch barrel, which means it's not a rifle. It's actually considered to the ATF as a pistol. So all the Democrats can go for all their automatic assault rifles or semi-automatic assault rifles they want, and they can't touch your pistol. This is a pistol. It's less than a 10-inch barrel. It's collapsible, and it fits in your console of your truck, or in a backpack, or in the laundry basket beside the door. Wherever you want to put it, I want to show you because I bought one. This guy made this for me specifically. It came in this awesome Draco bag. I don't know if he still does the Draco gear, but I really hope he does because this bag has proven the test of time. And I just want to show you. Will you hold it? This is what happens when you get... I bought this. This is how it came in the mail, okay? Yeah, we went through a gun dealership, and we picked it up from them. This is how my weapon came out of the mail, custom made. Here it is. We call this Jack. Jack didn't make it, sadly.
No.
But it is a breakdown tactical AR-15 pistol. And it comes together simply, easily, and quickly. And there you go. And it comes with the real deal. If you're ever in the military, you know this mag. This is a real mag, not that plastic crap you get from Walmart or from Academy. You feed Jack, and Jack's ready to go. This is the best gun I've ever owned. We own many. Here's the company. Comes with stick. He packs you up with all kinds of good stuff.
I served in the Marine Corps with the owner of American Resistance, and he's one of the best men I've ever known in my entire life. And all of this, we're talking about custom made. Like, they are laser cutting your gas guard. I don't know if you can see it, but I had this actually done. Cerakote. They're doing all kinds of.
I had this done on the
cool
hand guard.
things.
It says "We the People" wrapped around it, and his logo, AR, American Resistance.
Yeah.
This gun has stood the test of time for me. Now, he also can do fully automatic. He has the tax stamp or the ability to do fully automatic if you have your tax stamp. But I have this trigger right here that he put in, and it's called a Fostech Echo 2 trigger. He does that for us, and this thing is binary. So when you pull the trigger, it fires. When you let go of the trigger, it fires. It can go almost up to about 600 rounds a minute if you have the clip that can go 600 rounds. Now, one thing I wanted to say about the owner, Mickey here, Michael, that I fell in love with about the way he runs his company is I had a problem with this trigger. This is an aftermarket trigger. You can buy it yourself anywhere that Fostech sells their own stuff. But I had a problem with this trigger. I sent him a message and said, I got a problem. He told me to send it to him. Within a week, he put a brand new one in, no charge. And he just stands by his weapons. He stands by his work. He stands by his company. He's an American-made man. He's an American company, made in the USA. And there's nothing better than somebody who will own up to their own product. So, Mickey, Michael, I love you. American Resistance. We're popping the stuff up. Please, get you a weapon from them. Find you a bunker if you need it. This gun and all the different types of guns he does. He does 5.56. He'll do 9mm, 45s, 300 blackout. He will do it all. Whatever you need, he can accommodate. So please call the number, hit the email, find out more about it. These guys are amazing. Anyway, take that and put it somewhere healthy.
Okay.
What do we got?
We have t-shirts for sale on teespring.com/stores/bedroom banner. If you guys want to go in there and pick up a shirt, that sure help us out here on our show. Oh. We also have our Cash App link on the video if you would like to donate to what we're doing here at Bedroom Banter. This is our 4th season and we're glad to be back with y'all. And I want to tell everybody, take a deep breath. Hold the line.
Trust the plan.
We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. And let's show that dirty, ugly little fraud head to everybody in the entire world because the world is watching.
My turn. Then my turn. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man. Takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. Some folks just believe in the things they've heard and the things they've read. Nobody knows what waits for the dead. I'm glad I can't go back to where I came from. Glad those days are gone and gone for good. If I could take those spirits from my past and bring them here, no, I would. I would. Nobody speaks to God these days. Nobody speaks to God these days. Like to think he's looking down, laughing at our ways. Nobody speaks to God these days. When I was a child, tried to fool me. Said the worldly man was lost and hell was real. I've seen hell in Blue Ridge. It's all one big old Catherine wheel, spinning still. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man, a train to change your mind. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die. Maybe it's time we let the old ways die.
Nice job, baby.
One day, no one will have to be anonymous. We don't hate, we don't discriminate, and we don't riot in the streets. If we're not all there,
there's not one there. Good night, y'all.